5 Genius Things to Do with Your Money. Mark Cuban. There is no one-size-fits-all answer when it comes to financial advice. However, there are a few key things to keep in mind when it comes to startups. In today's video, we will discuss some genius tips by Mark Cuban on what to do with your money. Make sure to watch the video till the end, and here we begin. So let's first discuss who Mark Cuban is. Mark Cuban is an entrepreneur and investor who has had a hand in a number of successful businesses. However, he is perhaps best known for his role as owner of the Dallas Mavericks, a professional basketball team that he purchased in 2000. Cuban was born in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania in 1958. He showed an early interest in business, and after graduating from Indiana University in 1981, he founded a computer consulting business. The business was successful, and Cuban sold it for $6 million. In the 1990s, Cuban began investing in startup companies. He also started his own company, Broadcast.com, which provided streaming audio and video content. The company was sold to Yahoo in 1999 for $5.7 billion. Since then, Cuban has continued to invest in several businesses, including the Mavericks, and he also appeared as a regular investor on the television show Shark Tank. Cuban is known for his aggressive business style and has been praised and criticized for his tactics. However, there is no denying that he is a savvy businessman who has had a tremendous amount of success. Here are 5 pieces of advice from billionaire entrepreneur Mark Cuban that every startup should follow. Number 5. Put in with inside the bank. In a unique interview with Young Money, a non-public finance, schooling, and media company, Cuban provided this widespread making an investment recommendation, after which observed the announcement via way of means of saying, "The idiots that let you know to place your cash with inside the marketplace due to the fact ultimately it will pass up want to inform you that due to the fact they may be seeking to promote you something. The inventory marketplace might be the worst funding automobile out there." Although a few traders agree that the inventory marketplace is the price tag to wealth, others agree that the marketplace is just too volatile. Your inventory may be worthwhile one day, but losing it all takes one downturn. So rather than positioning all of your eggs within the inventory marketplace, Cuban encourages maintaining a little cash in the financial savings account for a wet day, so you are blanketed if something goes wrong. In his personal words, buy and keep is a sucker's game. Those who position their cash in CD sleeps properly at nighttime and really have extra money nowadays than they did yesterday. Number 4. Avoid taking out bank loans and use your money to buy time. Cuban is obsessed with keeping off debt, whether or not it's credit score, card debt, or a mortgage from a financial institution. If you need to begin your very own business, he recommends doing it without counting on financial institution loans. If you are taking a mortgage, you are now not the boss, he advised Dave Ramsey, and your clients are now not the bosses. Your banker is the boss. And in case you hit any adversity, as each startup does, the concern turns into looking after your banker. You are now not in a role to do something it takes to survive. He always said, "I feel my time loads extra than my subsequent dollar." Cuban advised Barbara Corcoran on her podcast 888 Barbara. That's why he doesn't thought spending his cash on matters that purchase time, which for him supposed to be shopping for a non-public jet. However, for the common person, this will suggest paying more for little conveniences, including pre-chopped greens or hiring a cleansing carrier so that you have extra time to spend with family. I could make matter appears extra quick via ways of paying a touch bit extra, he said. And that's important because time is the only asset you can't own, purchase, or get back. Number 3. Pay off your debt. Recognizing that this is normally a single-day issue but instead a process, Cuban nevertheless say the unmarried fine issue you may do on your back sideline is to repay your credit score card debt. Credit playing cards are the worst funding except you pay them off every 30 days, he says. In his book, he writes that abusing credit scores playing cards, and going deeper into debt all too regularly ends in normal unhappiness. He's additionally a huge believer that being in monetary debt is the closing dream killer, so paying off your debt as quickly as viable is crucial. Being unfastened from debt makes pursuing a dream professions course or lifestyle simpler without feeling stressed. Of course, it might not take place in a month or maybe a year. However, always paying it down is a success all by itself. Number 2, stash 6 months of earning within inside the financial institution. Cuban admits that for a maximum number of people, 6 months of earning in coins within inside the financial institutions won't be that lot. However, he feels that simply understanding it's there for a wet day will offer a little peace of mind. He says, I realize it doesn't earn lots within inside the financial institution, however, you'll sleep lots better. He's so proper. Even as a billionaire investor, he's additionally stated that the inventory marketplace is an unstable game for suckers. He adds, the marketplace may want to move up for years, and you can suppose you are nicely off, after which in a millisecond with high-frequency trading, a flash crash can take all of it away. That's why you need to have that. Number 1. Don't let fear be a roadblock. Cuban shared this assertion in his book, How to Win on the Sport Business. If I can do it, you can do it. Fear is a natural feeling. However, it's additionally one of the worst enemies to success. Therefore, if you need to get ahead, get from your personal matter and forestall hiding in the back of worry. It continues. You are caught within inside the equal area and stifles growth. If investing is new to you, worry and apprehension are normal. Rather than permitted to preserve you back, train yourself on one-of-a-kind funding techniques to construct your confidence. Whilst you are ready, begin with cheaper, more secure investments. So yes, that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching and keep sharing our videos.